Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the year of 2024. This is a general reading of the year ahead. Next week, I will be doing love readings for 2024, and I do offer weekly, monthly, quarterly, and all that other reading on my channel. So go ahead and subscribe to check that out. First card out for you is the Starborn, and we see here an egg that is about to hatch. So clearly, there is something that will be significant hatching in 2024. Also, the number 3 is standing out to me, so the month of March may be significant for you, okay? It says this: an elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the Starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment where the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world, otherwise known as astrology. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the Starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself towards a future that is beyond the mundane. So right off the bat, if you're watching this, you are someone who is of this Starborn quality, knowing that you came here to do something much greater than the usual thing that most people are doing. And I feel like 2024 is going to be a big turning point in that feeling for you. So this may be the year where that reality begins to hatch for you, and you see that reality for yourself in the flesh. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insights. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing yourself or seeing your life from the mythic point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the 3 fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. When this energy is in its light aspect, you are a light, trusting, vibrant, and aimed. And when you are in your shadow aspect, there's a fear or a feeling of misalignment and a loss of longing. So, wow, right off the bat, that does show quite a significant year ahead for you. And then you have the Seer, and it's coming out in reversed for you. This is what it looks like upright. And the essence of the Seer is this: the Seer represents the capacity to reach beyond the obvious details of life into the hidden realms where information is available to those with the discernment to perceive it. This symbol represents psychic perception, intuition, and the capacity to know something without prior exposure. The Seer knows truth, always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees reality as it truly is without judgment. The Seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. He represents the power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns. And having this card come out in reversed, you are receiving the Seer's medicine and healing advice. And here it is. The Seer has arrived now to challenge you to get out of denial and begin telling yourself the truth about your situation. Okay? Wishful thinking. This is going to be a tough pill to swallow for some of you. Wishful thinking will not make that which you desire happen when you're refusing to see things as they are. Oh my gosh. The truth may hurt, but it will set you free to claim the bounty that is waiting for you to be noticed. Some of y'all are holding on to people who will not change. Some of y'all are in a very rough situation economically or physically, and you refuse to take accountability for that. Not to be mean here, but I feel like 2024 is a year where you are not like just wishfully thinking and hoping that things will change, but you're saying, this is what it is. This is the cards that I was dealt, and is it difficult for me to hear? Yes. Is it a difficult reality to sink in? Yes. However, I am accepting this for what it is, radically accepting it. I am not going to try to wishful think my way out of this and put on my rose-colored glasses. And now I have the power to take myself to the things that are waiting for me, the good things that are waiting for me, that are here for me, instead of waiting for people or situations to change that don't want to change. This is a moment of true power, exactly. The Seer offers you his medicine. When you are ready, surrender your vision to spirit and ask to be shown the truth, no matter the price. Once you do so, your eyes will open and you will receive a powerful gift. So right now, ask the spirit of the seer, like literally out loud, spirit of the seer, show me the truth of my situation that I need to know, no matter how painful or difficult it may be, and turn me into someone who has the strength and the resilience to see it for what it is and not wishful think my way out of this. Give me the strength to get out of this situation that I am being blinded by. Oh my gosh. All right. Your spirit animal to represent this year is the elk. And I wanted to choose a spirit animal to see how you will be moving in 2024 or how you're being asked to move in 2024. And the elk spirit is very down to earth. Exactly. So this is a year for you to, again, see things for exactly how they are and take practical, logical steps forward from there instead of trying to manifest or, wishful think your desire into reality. It's like, no, let me put in the hard work, the effort. Let me see things how they are. Let me use my mind over heart, mind over matter. That's the sort of energy I'm seeing for you, and that's how you're being asked to move forward in this year ahead. I thought I just dropped some cards. All right. We're going to select 12 cards, 4 rows of 3, to further clarify things and get into more specifics. First card out is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. I'm seeing right away, end of 2023, beginning of 2024, or at the time that you're watching this, it feels like you're not happy with the timing of things in your life. Things that you want to move faster seem to be moving slower. And other things in your life that you just need to chill out, it's moving very quickly. So there may be a sense of overwhelm, like, can I keep up with the pace of things? Can I put up with the pace of things? And I feel like, the seer is trying to show you truths about the timing of situations here, because there may be things that you're not seeing, things that you're ignoring or avoiding. Just being honest here. I feel like the sword of truth is entering your life, and you're going to start seeing things exactly how they are. Second card out, the devil. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. This is, I'm being honest, for some of you, you have this tendency to see the good in everyone around you, and you bypass their negative energies like lust or addiction or toxicity, because you see the potential in them. Even with the starborn, you were born to see the potential in people, even yourself. Like, your highest potential. You see the highest potential of the people around you. That is the gift of the seer, okay? Clairvoyance. You probably have clairvoyance if you're watching this right now. And you have the ability to visualize the highest potential outcome in any situation that you're in, but also the highest light and potential of everyone that you interact with. And that is what you fall in love with. That is what you focus on. And in doing so, you ignore the present moment situation of this person, the present moment energies, who they are choosing to be in this present moment, which may not be the best, may not be healthy for you, may not be something that you can change either, And it's not just people, it's also circumstances. Like, you may be seeing the highest potential in your job, in what you're doing in life. And, you may be avoiding the issues that exist in the present moment. So I am seeing a little bit of toxic positivity for some of you. I'm just being honest. Another thing I'm seeing here, not to keep calling you out, Gemini, and I'm happy this is all coming out in the beginning of your reading, because this shows that, like, you're working through this problem now, which means that you'll probably have a really good year ahead. Another issue that I'm seeing is some of you may be using lust or addiction, like addictive patterns, to sort of like put a band-aid over bigger issues in your life. For example, if you have relationship issues, you may be using your lust with this person to sort of make you feel better about the issues, but not actually heal the real problem. And again, that can keep you in that toxic cycle that doesn't feel good, that mindset of like, seeing the potential, but, not what's right in front of you. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. This is confirmation of an addictive cycle, okay? Big highs and lows. And some of you guys may be dealing with someone or something that is not consistently sustaining you or giving you love, or it could be a little bit emotionally manipulative. Even if it's not a person, this could also be like a cycle. For example, the addiction cycle. It's like you get this thing and it spikes your hormones, your dopamine, everything really, really high. Makes you so, so happy. But then, what comes up must come down, and then you have this drop and you feel really, really low and miserable, and all you can think about, all you want is that dopamine high. And it's not just like hard drugs that do this. This is also things like love addiction, or being obsessed with someone who is hot and cold, especially in that scenario when they are in their hot era, when they are giving you attention and energy. And I just felt a negative presence, like a negative entity. So yeah, we're dealing with demons here, y'all. Not to scare you, nothing to be scared of. All right, let's take a sip of water. Let's cleanse. All right, you guys need to do an energy cleansing. I am seeing that. I would recommend doing that after this reading, taking a break to breathe deeply and, visualize and cleanse. But okay, what I am seeing here is a negative, toxic, repeating cycle that is playing off of your love, your desire for love, your desire for kindness, your desire for those hormonal highs where it just feels really, really good, okay? Queen of Cups in reverse is asking you to break out of this, set some boundaries up with it. This will be a difficult process, but you need to. For a lot of you, this is a relationship. Or literally like some sort of substance addiction for some of you, but for others, this could even be like an addiction to like sugar or caffeine. It doesn't have to be something severe, but it's like, it's causing you issues in your life. It's causing you instability and, depression, even anxiety, even like hormonal issues with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And for others of you, this may be linked to someone who is emotionally manipulative or inconsistent, like I said. So just be mindful of these different things. Or this could be making you emotionally inconsistent and manipulative, even if you're not trying to be. Like, it's just unstable emotions. And I feel like all of this is what this seer spirit guide, and I feel like this is strongly a spirit guide, like who works with you, okay? Like on a personal level. This is just a representation of who they are, like the archetype of who they are. But there is a specific spirit guide who has this like archetype, who is working with you, trying to get you to break out of this cycle and see it for what it is. So ask the spirit guide to show you the negative repeating cycle that is in your life, that is playing off of your kindness, your light working, seeing the best in everything. And go from there. We have the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're gonna succeed at this. You're gonna succeed at breaking out of this, which is why the 10 of Swords is coming out. It will come to an end. You will make it come to an end, this negative cycle, for sure. And then after that, you will be really, really content, really happy, because it's like all the love and energy and time and affection you were pouring into this devil energy, this toxic situation, you are now going to pour into yourself instead. And you're going to be shocked at how quickly your personal goals, happiness, and development proceeds forward when you're not wasting your energy on something toxic and unfulfilling. Like, this is showing me an increase of money. This is showing like more time to spend on your hobbies, more time to spend on yourself, and just being really content with the little life that you have for yourself. So it's kind of crazy how happy like you get very shortly after cutting this toxic thing out of your life and finally like allowing it to end. It feels like almost when the 10 of Swords comes out, it reminds me of like beating a dead horse. It's like, this just needs to end already, whatever this is. And so I am seeing in the beginning of 2024, a complete ending with a cycle of yours. And this is a very large karmic cycle. It doesn't even have to specifically be a one habit, one relationship, anything. It's a larger karmic cycle that you are closing out here. And I was feeling negative entities for some of you. And these negative entities want to keep you stuck in this karmic cycle because it distracts you from your light working. That is crazy. So keep that in mind. Is there something toxic, a repeating cycle that is distracting you from your work, distracting you from what you came here to do, from your love, your peace, your, happiness. Because you guys are light workers. I see that with the Starborn. You have a seer spirit guide. Like, you are shamans or light workers in some way. And this big karmic cycle is coming to a big close. And I feel like you will not be experiencing this toxicity again once you do close it out. It will be a difficult cycle to end. I do want to say that though. So ask your spirit guides for help in seeing the truth here. This karmic cycle has to do with you spiritually bypassing and seeing the light in everything and not actually, seeing things for how they are. Having false hopes for something to change because you see the potential in it when it is in the present moment, choosing to not be good for you, choosing to be inconsistent, unstable. I just dropped a ton of cards. Wow, yeah, we are battling demons here, guys. You are really overcoming something. Cleanse your energy. I'm being for real. Cleanse your energy. Every day. Do something. Meditation. Walk outside. Sit in the sunlight. Even that, it's cleansing your energy. Do a little bit of cleaning. Also cleanses your energy. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles coming out. And I am seeing a greater appreciation for your work here. I see you really throwing yourself into your passion, your creativity, and whatever work you do. For the longest time, you may have felt like things were moving very slowly, and you know that you were destined for this greater energy in your life. So I do see that changing. Like, it's like after you let go of this cycle, you really throw yourself into your passions, into your work. And I see you attracting people who are much more appreciative of you and work very well with you. And it's like with these new people that you love, you both lift each other up and help each other grow. So that's a really beautiful connection. All right. 8th card out. 8th card out for Gemini. All right. You have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Wow, 7 of Swords right next to the 7 of Pentacles. This is that tricky distraction energy coming up again. Yeah, there may be some temptation. Some of you guys have an awful habit of like going back to people from your past, like back to exes, for example, or going back to like distractions. Here's my thing. I don't blame you for going back. If you go back, like, just don't let a slip turn into a slide. And whenever I find myself doing like having bad coping mechanisms, like I look around and my house is a mess, and I've been playing a lot of video games more, and my diet was all messed up, and all these little things, I'm not going to the gym, whatever, I sit down and instead of judging and criticizing myself and being like, wow, you suck, I say, what is stressing me out that is having me slip back into these poor coping skills? Okay. And usually right away, I can find out exactly what's stressing me out. Okay. Well, the holidays are coming up, this is stressing me out. I have so much work to do, there's all this drama, blah, 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 blah. And once you sort of name what it is that's stressing you out, it's almost like you no longer feel powerless, and you can get back on the saddle. And you can resolve the stress that exists there and understand like, oh, this feeling will pass me by. And, I can clean up and I can get back on the saddle. It's fine. I am seeing that. 7 of Swords reversed, this is the liar, cheater, stealer card, like distraction. Like, I'm gonna, try to distract. I never view it as this way, but you have to think he's stealing from this army in the background, which means someone has to be distracting them while he gets away with this. And I feel very strongly like there are people or situations in your life that were sent here to try to distract you from your higher path, your higher plan. That is crazy. I don't know what you guys are doing. Some of you are doing life-changing work out here. Some of you guys are really like spreading such a high degree of healing and love in this planet that you legitimately have forces that are trying to distract you from that. That's crazy. Crazy. We have the Chariot in reverse. Now, don't be annoyed at this because this card has been coming up for almost every single sign now. I feel like you're wanting to move things forward. You are wanting to go out of your comfort zone, maybe even travel, move. You have goals for yourself. And again, it just feels like there's something, it's like every time you get the ball rolling, it feels like something will come up that like almost stops the progress that you're making. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to say this is a curse or anything, but I feel like you need to just keep on pushing through those moments, and eventually you'll get out of that cycle entirely, because that may actually be the cycle that exists here. It's like you finally start doing good for yourself, and maybe you feel bored, maybe you don't have that high dopamine hit you have, and then you do something destructive to get it, and it's like something comes up and blah blah. Like it feels like every time you start to get better and you start to make improvements, it's like crazy that you just notice these things come up. Like you finally start saving money, and then of course all these random bills come out and all these random expenses come out, and you may be asking like, why does this literally keep happening to me? However, I don't think the universe is punishing you. I don't even think it's like negative entities or energies doing this. I feel like you have the habit of some form of addiction in your life, whether you're addicted to sugar or love or toxic relationships. And that happening is only a reflection of the energies going on within you, where it's like the second things start to get good again, it starts getting bad. And you can't have that goodness consistently. But that is what you're choosing for yourself when you stay stuck in this addiction. So when you notice outer signs of that appearing, say, for example, you save up money and then all these expenses come out and now you're back to zero, that is just a reflection of your own energy. And this is the karmic cycle you are breaking out of in 2024. And once you break out of this, you're going to have so much stability. I feel like stability and flow is the collective theme for 2024. And it's something that we're all working on, becoming more stable within ourselves, so that way we can have what we want flow to us more readily. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Are you ready to change? Are you ready to, accept this change and let go? Some of you are still hanging on. And I don't know what to tell you. If you want to hang on, you can hang on. But 11th card out. We have the Hermit, beautiful energy. Yeah, this is spiritual healing, epiphanies, and massive, massive amounts of inner healing work being done in 2024. And you're feeling really, really good about where this is taking you. And I feel like you're being guided by your own inner compass, your own inner light, and your spirit guides as well. And the Hermit just shows me that you really are seeing some progress in this star-born energy that you feel. Instead of like feeling the potential of like everyone around you and trying to, do everything you can for them, it's like you're going on a journey within to see this star-born energy hatched within yourself again. So that is amazing. I feel like this is a very spiritual year where you are really overcoming challenges, karmic cycles, addictions, difficulties, and you're connecting to your own purpose. And you carry your own lantern, your own light. There is no entity, there is no energy that can, get you down or keep you stuck in this toxic energy anymore. And it's like you're comfortable going your own way, being on your own, if it means not being in this toxic energy. And that is what you needed in order to break free from this repeating cycle in your life in the first place. And after you do that, you are like fully aligned with the path that you're meant to be on, and that's when you're going to start seeing a lot of the success unfold. Final card out for you. It's a weird energy with you guys. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups has been coming out for a lot of people. This is literally love. This is healthy love. This is your creative ideas moving forward and growing. And it's coming out right next to this Hermit card. A lot of you guys may be having some sort of business idea, entrepreneurial idea that's moving forward. And it's also a very psychic card as well. You're offering healing, compassion, spiritual connection, and artistic energies to the planet. Like you're making the planet more beautiful through your spiritual connection, through your creative ideas. And we see those creative ideas, those hobbies, those passions of yours really, really, really taking off and growing in 2024. And it only grows more and more and more as you relinquish yourself from the toxic energies that distract you. Because then you are no longer pouring so much of your worry, your thoughts, your energy towards something that's just stealing it. I feel like whatever this is, this addiction, this hot and cold connection, the addiction to love, the addiction to whatever it is, you're addicted to a cycle of high highs and low lows in some area of life, perhaps multiple areas of life. And I'm not judging you guys. I'm the same way. Like, I was the same way. Luckily, I've been breaking out of that. But I feel like, as you ground yourself and break away from that and things become more steady for you, you will have so much more power and energy at your disposal to pour into the things you're passionate about and the work that you're doing on this planet. And things will manifest so much easier for you. It's kind of crazy. Things will just move forward much more rapidly because you're in alignment, with consistency again. So, our outer reality is oftentimes a reflection of our inner reality. And if things have been moving slowly for you, if energies have been inconsistent in the people around you, in your money, in your health, in whatever, these are all signs of instability from within you. And, you can work outside and let that create inner change, or you can work inside and let that create outer change. I just feel a change taking place no matter what. So I hope this reading made sense. There was a lot of spooky energies at a few points in this reading, but I feel like we overcame that. And I think that's very telling of how your year ahead will go, like overcoming that spooky energy. So that's really cool. Thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment your thoughts and feelings down below, and subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Go get a personal reading with me one-on-one, especially the 2024 tarot and mediumship reading, where I will dive into this year ahead for you and see what's in store for you, answer your questions and your topics, and get some advice from your spirit guides. There's also other psychic readings on that website, and my Goddess Energy Intention Oil and Spiritual Life Coaching. So check all of those out. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.